It's a snow day. Some kids in Goshen don't have to make up.
Bethany Christian schools did something different today. They closed school, but kids still had class in a virtual classroom. WSBT's Rachel Lake joins us from the live desk. Today counted as a regular school day for Bethany Christian, even though kids stayed at home.
Yeah, Rick, it was the school's very first virtual learning day, and under guidelines set by the Indiana Department of Education, it's just like any other school day.
The snow and ice made for a dangerous commute this morning, so much so that Bethany Christian schools in Goshen told kids to stay home. But that doesn't mean they got the day off.
I've been doing social studies, science, language arts.
For 8th grader Madison Swartzendruber and about 160 other students, it's a virtual learning day.
It's a lot better than going to school in the middle of June.
Instead of making up a snow day at the end of the year, administrators chose to hold classes online. They've already given each student his or her own iPad or MacBook Air, and that's what kids are using to do their homework assignments, participate in online discussion forums, and communicate with teachers.
The teachers are all required to be available between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. to answer questions, to help facilitate dialogue.
Calvin Swartzendruber is Madison's dad, and he teaches chemistry and physics at Bethany Christian.
This is a simple machines lab, and they would actually have done this in the lab today had we been there, but there's a nice simulation that's online that gives realistic data.
Calvin admits a virtual lab isn't as good as the real thing, but there are some perks to virtual learning.
So some of the ones that are quiet and don't necessarily want to speak up in class, they actually participate in the online discussions.
And it's not like kids can slack off. They're required to email pictures of their work to prove they've completed their assignments. They have until midnight to turn everything in.
So I anticipate some procrastinators, but that happens on regular days.
Now, teachers were already prepared for the virtual learning day. They had a plan in place in case the weather prevented kids from going to school. It still remains to be seen if the school will do this for every snow day, but it's certainly an option. Now, for kids without internet access, they have extra time to do their homework as long as their parents sign a letter stating that there is, in fact, no internet at home. Reporting from the live desk, Rachel Lake, WSBT Channel 22 News.
Kids across the state